Now, with that being said, now we shall go ahead and begin the melee DPS role quest. I will attempt to go through this as quickly as possible while also making sure I absolutely absorb everything that I can and enjoy myself. So I'm assuming with the rate that the others went through, I'm assuming this is going to take about 2 to 2.5 hours. So yeah. The storm clouds brewing. Cool. Ah, Sapphire. On behalf of Admiral Blowfishwin, I thank you for your many deeds and service to Limsa Lominsa. We received troubling tidings that beasts akin to those that plague Ratahan have been sighted on the Lenosian coast. The Admiral has mustered the Maelstrom in the hopes of quelling the threat, yet there is much we do not understand about our foe. And as such, your expertise in this arena would be a great boon to us. Will you help us? I will do what I can. Excellent! The Admiral will be heartened to have your knowledge and martial prowess on our side, I am certain. Pray, set sail for Limsa as soon as you are able. The Secretariat at Maelstrom Command will apprise you of the details upon your arrival. But yeah, Venus, I feel like Husband might be lurking about. I'm not wholly sure exactly where, but I know he's been playing some FFRK tonight, so he's probably doing that right now while lurking about. I know he's also said that he's been trying to steer clear of some Endwalker stuff, so either way, yeah, so he's probably just doing one thing or another. He'll probably come back in for to City whenever I start up on that. Ah, our man in Ratahan told us to expect you. I'll inform the Admiral of your arrival. Glad you could join us, Sapphire. I only wish it were under better circumstances. The grave news from the bounty has not escaped our ears. I can scarce begin to imagine the horrors you have witnessed there. It pains me to say the selfsame hell has come to Vilbrand. Fell beasts born of deepest despair have been sighted all throughout our island. Tell her what we know. The first report came a few days ago, from one of our men patrolling Skull Valley. He spoke of a fearsome creature unlike any native on our shores. While we had our suspicions, it was only later that a connection to the final days was confirmed by a most unlikely source, the Sahagin. We have been treating their temper for some time now, and many have made a full recovery. Owing to this, some factions are eager to improve diplomatic relations with Limsa. It is one such faction that has provided the most comprehensive reports in all their alarming detail. They speak of a most dreadful sight, their spawn brothers transforming into horrific beasts before their very eyes. Indeed, it is far too similar to the incidents in Ratahan to be mere coincidence. If our assumptions are correct, the first and most formidable of the beasts, a blasphemy, as it was decided we called them, prowls our waters as we speak. Fortunately, there have been no sightings on the blasphemy within the city. Nevertheless, if we are to spare our people the horror that befell Ratahan, the fiend must be dealt with, and quickly. Despite our investigative reports, we remain very much in the dark as to the precise nature of the threat we face. We were to recklessly dispatch large numbers of troops. Oh wow, Jesus Christ. Were we to recklessly dispatch large numbers of troops, we'd run the risk of having our own men corrupted. You can well imagine the carnage that would ensue. As such, Admiral Blowfishwind has decided to keep those involved to a minimum and lead the investigation herself. Okay. Okay, I'll have to check this out later. Sorry, my friend, one of my best friends just sent me a text with a TikTok on it. I'll check it out later. And I would have you at my side. What say you? I sent you that stuff. Sent me what? Sorry, I was responding to her. Okay, cool. I think who I was kidding. Oh my god. Yeah, what's it called? No, she's one of my best friends. I've known her for a literal decade already. It's kind of insane how long we've known each other for. Anyways, you have my thanks. We depart at once to meet with our Sagahagan allies and gather what knowledge we can, that we might devise a proper plan of attack. They are due to arrive at South Tidegate soon. I'll go on ahead and wait for you there. Oh no! Damn. Well, seems like she's also recovering from COVID. Damn, dude. So, I've only known you for a year. Has it really been a year? It's very glad to have met you. Has it only been a year? I thought it was longer. Do me a flavor in, what was it? Exclamation mark follow age? And 1 year to, wow. I really thought it was longer. I was reading that before you said that. Alright, cool. It's well past our agreed upon meeting time, but the Sahagan are nowhere to be seen. They did not seem the sorts to break their word. This bodes ill. Let us leave this place to the gods and search Halfstone for any sign of them. Oh! Noel is in danger. Quickly, to his aid. Wait, is this the thing right here? Oh, okay. It's further up ahead. Oh, there it is. Come here. Yeah, damn, dude. 1 year, 2 months, 21 days, 19 hours. Jesus. Many thanks, Shorewalker. Pray tell, is my companion safe? The Admiral herself comes to our aid. Glad tidings indeed. You too have my boundless gratitude for saving my life. Let us quit this place before those beasts return. Squeeze the blade. Why would you squeeze the blade? Also, there's the husbando. I found him, Venus. Everyone's still alive. Good. But not if we stay here too long. Inside, quickly. Wait, what's going on? I was missing? Venus was looking for you. She was like, there's a husbando where? Yeah, sometimes you gotta read that extra score, by the way, husbando. I just saw Discord right now. Husbando! There you are. Psh, thank you, my friends. Those ghastly beasts would have made short work of us had you not intervened. And yet, it brought me no joy to watch them die. For, unbelievable as it may sound, until a short time ago, they were none other than our own spawn brothers. At first, we thought them merely cursed, but our talismans and magics availed us not. I was missing him being hunted. Not Xenos, I don't... You know, I love that reference. I love that you made that reference. I'm not gonna lie, Venus. I love that you made that reference. Aye, 'twas no curse. 'Twas an evil like no other. Innocent souls transformed against their will into unholy beasts called blasphemies. Blasphemies? Pray, tell us more. That would be your area of expertise, Sapphire. Despair. Let's see if Psh, turned into beasts by the power of despair. This is horrifying indeed. Thus far, the phenomenon here in La Noscia has been limited to the Sahagin. Why is that? Psh, I cannot say. Yet I wonder if the crushing tide are involved in some way. I know naught of this crushing tide. Word of them has yet to reach you, I see. This Arthur has been killing me all day. Oh no! Venus, you said you wanted to stream. Why? You have a sore throat. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It all began when the Indigo Matriarch, the queen of our kind, was stricken with a grave malady. Tragic as this was, there was one small solace. She was not fond of shore walkers, and so deprived of her leadership, more of my kind came to see the wisdom in making peace with Limsa Lominsa. Except I must, I will miss my face. Oh my god, Venus, why? Maybe I had a Venus wanted to murder me for it though. I mean, I have a sword, guys. Y'all. There remain, of course, those who would oppose our cause. They formed a group they called the Crushing Tide. Even now, they seek to summon the Lord Worrel anew and consign all finless ones unto the briny deep. He coughing, he's sick. Oh my god. Is it worry to murder almost the same? Wow. This is the day of the year I must stream. What do you mean the day of the year? What? Is that even lying? However, they lack the crystals necessary to do so. Denied the power they crave, they can do naught but gnash their teeth in despair and desperation. And you suspect these feelings of helplessness are the cause of their transformations? Are you calling me a liar? Well, I'm not calling you a truther. Oh, last day of the... Oh, okay. I happen to have forget... What? For what? Just so. Those of our spawn brothers who turned those beasts had been fraternizing with the crushing tide. Despite our differences, we cannot abandon our kin to such a cruel fate. Yet, we must be careful not to drive them to still deeper despair. Yes. You must consider the situation carefully, lest we bring destruction upon all our kind. Tell me this. Are the crushing tide even now under Leviathan's thrall? If freed from their drowned state, might they not listen to reason? Be back, sure thing, Venus. Were it only so simple. All but a few are long since cured. They walk this path of their own free will. Better not see McLean has what I want to get back. Oh my fucking god. In that case, they may be yet dissuaded from their present course. For the sake of our nascent alliance, we will do all we can to save your brethren. Fortunately, a most capable ally stands with us, for this woman has bested many a formidable foe, including Leviathan. See, as long as I lie, Venus is gone for... Oh my god, dude. But yeah, I have indeed beaten Leviathan on... Yeah, I've beaten Leviathan thrice over. Psh, the great sapphire shadow flare in the flesh? Honored am I to stand in your presence. Together we will weather this storm and usher in a new age of harmony. This I swear. There is much to be done. For now, let us return to our homes and prepare as best as we can for the trials ahead. Should we discover aught of value, we'll be sure to share it with you. I ask that you do the same. Indeed we shall. Until such time, I watch over my spawn brothers and pray that no more succumb to the change. I will say in other news, I am so happy I can now just teleport to Limsa Lominsa within seconds without like the sheer masses of the people like actually slowing down my teleport progress. Welcome back. Thanks to you and Noel, I now possess a proper understanding of the challenge we face. It is a daunting task that lies before us. We'll continue to cooperate with Asahagan to learn all that we can. Once we have located the blasphemy, I will have need of your strength. Till then, as they remain at the ready, clearly the storm clouds have only begun to gather. I wonder what this one is gonna look like. And now that I think about it, I'm like, wait, what the hell is this one gonna look like? I always called it Lemon City. Easy to fucking lemons. When life gives you lemons, you squeeze it right back in life size. Anyways, your timing cannot be better. The Admiral has just this moment returned from the meeting with the Sagan. I should inform her of your arrival. A bush. Ah, Sapphire. I'm glad you're here. We have decided on our next course of action. As you know, we face two distinct but interconnected challenges. The transformations occurring among the Sahaga may be one, but the blasphemy itself is the root of the problem. Thus far, those who succumb to the change have all been affiliated with the Crushing Tide, who continues to resist our diplomatic efforts. Were we to put a stop to the phenomenon, as well as address their grievances, we may yet have a chance at peace. You actually learned a way around the boar rush? Really? To that end, I would propose a double-pronged approach. On one front, we shall work in tandem with our Sahagan allies to redouble our patrols. Should the blasphemy surface, we will share this knowledge and move immediately to dispatch the threat. At the same time, we will pursue a dialogue with the Crushing Tide. We need to bring them back to the negotiating table and then see what can be done to convince them to stand down. A key point will no doubt be the lingering issue of securing land for their spawning grounds. This is a discussion I intend to approach with an open mind. 'Twill be no easy task, but we succeeded with the kobolds, and I have faith that we will succeed with the Sahagan as well, so long as we parlay in good faith. I can only hope the Crushing Tide share this sentiment. Wow, husbando. Hitting her with the spider bitch, huh? You're wise to temper your expectations, but I would not abandon hope ere we try. At any rate, Noel has sent word that one Doe, a priest who styles himself the leader of the Crushing Tide, has grudgingly agreed to hear us out. Oh my god, sorry. I will parley with him face to face at the Sapsa spawning grounds, and would have you at my side, if you do not object, that is. Excellent. In that case, pray join me at Tiny Gate when you are ready. From there, we will go together. Spider-Man's got nothing coming, bro. Are you sure about that? sorry. Let me re-say that. Are you sure about that? Fucking bet, he says. Oh my god. Maybe dodge it if I use him more. That's entirely possible. All prepared, are you? Doe is not known for his patience. We must take care not to incur his ire. I was told he would be at the spawning grounds upon our arrival, but it appears he has been delayed. Let us speak with the Sahagan here. Mayhap one of them will be able to shed light on what may be keeping him. One more thing. I come here as a representative of Limsa Lominsa on a diplomatic mission. Should the talks deteriorate and things come to blows, I cannot be seen to bloody my hands. I trust you understand. And with that, let us be off. In other words, she wants me to do the ass kicking. 100% Dodgery. Oh my god. We're having discussions, so chat is like, I'm legit laughing. And this is why I kept my chat up. Is it Nusco on you? Oh, you would actually use someone else other than Inosuke? Interesting. Psh, what is this? Since when are filthy shorewalkers free to intrude upon our secret spawning grounds? Pray forgive our intrusion. Seek an audience with Speaker Doe. Where might we find him? You will do no such thing, shorewalker. We have not forgotten what you did to Lord Leviathan. Be gone! We won't get much out of this one. Let's try it elsewhere. You know what? I love you, Buckbeak, but I'm gonna put you back for now. Nice reaction footage. You picked 2 characters in the game set. I picked 2 characters. Oh, that's right. I can't go double Inosuke. That's right. I forgot about that. I forgot that you pick your backup. Psh, why do you trespass into our domain, vile shore walkers? Okay, then I used the Rengoku. I got you. Cool. I'm fine with that, actually. We mean you no harm. We come only for a peaceful parley with your leader, Master Doe. Where might we find him? Psh, we desire no parley with the shore walkers who would steal our home. We're not for your insatiable selfishness. We Sahagin would grow and flourish. Your grievances are justified. That is why I speak with That is why I would speak with Master Doe and work towards a peaceful solution. Psh, empty words from the thieving shore walker, but so be it. Soon you shall learn the futility of your efforts. Speaker Doe is currently overseeing security at the spawning grounds. You will find him by the entrance, though mark my words. You will wish you hadn't. Skulgyu 2? What? Another thing is, can you counter and slap back? Are you not great with counters, Venus? We shall see. I thank you for your aid. Oh yeah, let me Solso here before I forget. Murata is Venus's weakness. Interesting. Oh, you a big bitch. Shore walkers in our spawning grounds? To what do I owe the displeasure? Winter warfare is the best warfare. Speaker Doe, I presume? Our apologies for entering into your home unannounced. I am Merle Viblos Fishwin, Chief Admiral of Limsa Lomenza, and this is Sapphire Shadowflare. We come seeking a parley that we might strive for peace between our peoples. Parley, you say? Prolonging this conflict any further will lead only to needless suffering. Oh, Borashim for calling Inosuke stupid. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna completely wrong. He is a bit of a meathead. I'ma have to be honest. Stupid? I don't know. He's a meathead though. The menace of both our peoples face is great indeed. If ever there was time to set aside our differences and come together for the greater good, it is now. I invite you to join us at South Tidegate for formal negotiations. Shore walkers and Sahagin coming together? What assurance do I have that you will not slit our gills the moment we set foot within your territory? I can offer naught but my word. We open our gates to you and invite you into our home as a show of respect. I do not trust you, Shorewalker, but let it never be said that Doe of the Crushing Tide was a coward. I accept your offer, but attempt any treachery or subterfuge, and your people will drown in their own blood. Very well, Master Doe. I look forward to a productive discussion. Let us return then. I shall send word to Noel as well. I would have our Sahagan allies to join us to parley. Dude, I freaking love Merlvib's weapons, and I love that they're named after Vincent's weapons. Because she has, what was it? The death penalty, and I think it was... Fuck, what was it? It was death penalty and one more. I can't remember the name of it. It was a Cerberus. No, it wasn't. I remember the other one. What was the name of the other one? Damn it. Well, I can't remember. They threw him with a counterattack. They obviously haven't seen the crazed black mage bench it. Oh my fucking god. Thank you for joining us here, Master Doe. Psh, the air here sickens me. Be brief. Aye. Let us get straight to the heart of the matter. A common threat looms before us, one more powerful than any primal, with the potential to bring death without end to both Sahagan and Lominsan alike. The circumstances call for swift and united action. They're half fish, so a nice fire will cook them into to an edible temperature. No, oh my fucking god, dude. So I think Sahagan meat might actually be a thing in at least one Final Fantasy. I'm not gonna lie. You doubt our intentions, but I remind you that we have liberated many of your kin from Leviathan's enthrallment. They and countless other Sahagan have joined us of their own free will, that we may ensure the survival of both our peoples. I was reading something when you mentioned business. It took me a few minutes to process today. My mind for some reason went to Vaughn. Really? No, Vincent Valentine, not Vaughn. Hello? Psh, aye. By their deeds have the Lominsans proven themselves worthy of our trust. Master Doe, you and your Crushing Tide want only to secure a future for your people. I say to you, this can only be done by confronting this threat together. Psh, threats. Threats? What is this threat you speak of? It is unity you crave. If it is unity you crave, then submit yourself to our command. Be as the Serpent Reavers. They are the only shorewalkers I deign to call friend. You would ask us to willingly surrender ourselves to your Lord of the Whirl? I do, for that, and that alone will ensure peace between us. Preposterous! You must propose not alliance, but servitude. This way lies nothing but death for all Sahagan. Do you hear this, my spawn brothers? The Shorewalkers have stolen this one's mind. He decries Lord Leviathan and espouses the lunacy of our sworn foes. Is it I remember my favorite 7 character aside from Cloud and Seth? I don't know, my mind is being so. It's fine. These treacherous wretches have abandoned our god and conspired to drive we faithful from our ancestral home. We must not let this stand. For shame! Forsaken by our spawn brothers! They side with the finless ones and blaspheme our Lord Leviathan! They who steal our spawning grounds and slaughter our children, our future! Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Right, I literally just got one of these things, so, okay. Behold this blessing! Lord Leviathan grants us greater and greater strength! I cannot do that voice this whole time, I'm sorry. I thought I would be able to hold him longer, but nope. This is also why I have water, it's fine. You would call this a blessing? Such horrors. Flee. Flee for your lives! The beast makes for airport. I leave that to you. The Barrett voice of my fucking god to hit him. Splendid. Splendid. Let all our spawn brothers be blessed with such power. I don't think those are edible. Still want to burn them? Well, I mean, you know. Also, I have taken quite a liking to this scythe. I used to not like it all too much. And it grew on me. I'm not gonna lie. I really actually like it. Can I cook that one now? Maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna have to say yes. Bye-bye. This is the second time you've saved my life, Shorewalker. My gratitude is as boundless as the sea. But what of the Admiral? He must go to her aid. It actually caught him! I was too late. I am sorry. Psh, there is no need for apologies. You were not responsible for my people's plight. But what I cannot fathom is Doe's response. How pleased he was to see his brothers become slavering beasts. The fool believes it is a blessing from Leviathan himself. Any hope for a peaceable solution would be lost should Doe and his crushing tide manage to wield these transformations as a weapon against us. I shuddered at the very thought. And yet the true threat, the blasphemy, is still out there, yes? Just so. The first ones to transform are those who have fallen into the deepest depths of despair. The more painful their anguish, the more fearsome and formidable they become in their bestial forms, and the greater their influence over the others. Psh, we can scarcely hope to stand against a legion of such foes. Would that there was more my people could do to help. I will have the Maelstrom patrol the seas for the blasphemy, that we might slay it with all due haste. But this may well amount to naught. If the blasphemy, too, was born from a Sahagin, it could be sheltering in the depths beyond the reach of our ships. In that case, pray allow my spawn brothers and I to serve as your eyes beneath the sea. Thank you, Noel. Through our efforts combined, we might yet weather this threat. No, fish guy. Psst, he's still edible. I mean, probably. I'm actually surprised. Well, I mean, never mind. Yeah, he's gonna still be edible. As for your brothers who gave their lives today for our cause, I shall see that they are returned home to be laid to rest as they deserve. Psh, you have my gratitude, Admiral. And with that, we should return as well. There is much work to be done and would see it done quickly. Bringing merchant with dormant mark successful, it's fine. I mean, you're not wholly wrong, though. Like, honestly, you're not wholly wrong. Ah, Sapphire. I was just sharing our findings. So you see, the danger is exactly as the Sahagin described. Well, Doe and his ilk have no means for forcibly triggering the phenomenon at present. Is plain they intend to seek one out. Redouble our patrols offshore and inform me at the first sign of anything out of the ordinary. It shall be done, Admiral. I worry that we may be stretching ourselves too thin. Should the situation take a turn for the worse, I will recall our forces from Garlabald. Yet, I would reserve that as a last resort. For now, I must get to work securing reinforcements. I ask that you remain close by. You may have need of your strength all too soon. Da, 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 da. The Admiral left a message for you, and the news is not good. It appears that a Lominsan merchant ship was assailed by a Sahagin raiding party affiliated with the Crushing Tide. To further complicate matters, the vessel in question was carrying a shipment of crystals supplied to us by the kobolds of Ogomora. The Admiral suspects that Doe means to use the plundered crystals to summon the Leviathan. She has gone to meet with Noel, that we and our Sahagin allies might take swift action. She bids you join her immediately. Should the worst come to the worst, your experience in combating primals may prove essential. Pray, make to South Tidegate and rendezvous with Admiral Blowfishwood at once. I love Endwalker's music so much, dude. Oh, it's so good. Thank you for coming, Sapphire. The situation is grim. The Crushing Tide plundered one of our trading ships and seized a goodly stash of Agomoros crystals. Psst, though their aim is clear, it appears they yet lack the quantity needed to perform the summoning. Doe longs for the days when every Sahagin cried out for Lord Leviathan's deliverance and will stop at nothing to see them return. I cannot fathom what the Crushing Tide are thinking, what satisfaction and what happiness can be found in giving over their hearts and minds to a false god. And so we must thwart their designs, lest the bonds we have forged be forever broken. By the same token, we cannot ignore the blasphemy nor the transformations its presence may bring about. A battle on two fronts, neither of which we can commit to at the expense of the other. As we sail into the eye of the storm, I would hear your counsel. What course of action would you propose? Actually, I like this first one. Turning to the 3 great pirate powers for aid. I actually like that. And we turn to the 3 great pirate powers for aid. As it happens, I've already enlisted the executioners, the krakens, and the sirens to the cause. They've done much to bolster the Maelstrom's efforts to scour the seas for the blasphemy. I'm dead, and me and my friend's joke actually came true. What? Please explain. So, if we're to seek reinforcements, we will have to turn elsewhere. But to whom? Sounds like a job for the Company of Heroes, then. The Company of Heroes. Now that's a name I've not heard in some time. 'Tis true that they answered the call many a time. Indeed, other than you and yours, there are arguably none better suited for the task of primal slaying. But they disbanded over 5 years ago. Neither hide nor hair has been seen of their commanders since. Aye, absent their leader, I suspect they will be reluctant to join our cause. And yet, I can think of no better option. I'll contact Whiskate, their erstwhile commander's right-hand man, and see if he will not hear us out. I will ask him to meet us at the Drowning Wench. Let's us hope he is receptive to our offer. Noel, might I entrust you and your brothers to continue the search for the blasphemy in the meantime? But of course, Admiral. Should we discover anything, you'll be the first to know. I downloaded Battlefront 2 EA again for the longest time. Me and some friends made jokes about paying money for specific hero skins, one of them being Darth Maul with his robo legs. I see Darth Maul has a costume. Oh no. Was that what? I wasn't expecting that. I should have, though. I was like, I hear classical music going on. My apologies for the delay. So your plea fell on deaf ears. It's him with robo-legs? Damn, dude. I guess now you can get it? Question mark? And here I swore 5 years ago that I was done playing Hero. Oh! What's up, dude? Whoa! Okay, that's cool. Could someone explain what this is all about? Believe it or not, I'm a respectable man with respectable obligations these days. Take the polum of... Take the polum out of your arse, old friend, and stop pretending you're not a murderous bastard at heart. Watch that wicked tongue of yours, Zudo. Lest I skewer it and prove you right. Nothing like a reunion with dear companions over a bottle of the wench's finest vintage. That is why we're here, right? Long time no eye catch, Uplanders. Brave Flux is tummy tickled to see gobby friends again. Thank you for assembling on such short notice. Spare us the pleasantries, Admiral. Why are we here? And we actually have to unlock the skin by completing an in-game achievement. Oh, well, okay. I guess that's, yeah. Hey, these guys are the names that I remember them and part of the story I remember. Yeah, right? Yo, B-Man, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I very much appreciate it, dude. What's up? And I'm very happy to see it be New Year. Same to you, dude. Same to you. Yeah, how are you doing, dude? I make a simple request. Reform the company of heroes and lend Limsa Lomensa your strength. Give a reason, I'm sure. I would hear it. So there you have it. A terrible feat known as the blasphemy prowls our seas, transforming the Sahagin into ravening beasts. Don't know, was it with the type for some reason? Oh no. Well, at least you're back. You're able to type now. How are you doing, dude? At the same time, the Sahagin themselves, specifically a hostile faction calling themselves the Crushing Tide, has declared their intention to summon Leviathan anew. Should they succeed, we would be hard-pressed to deal with the Primal while still dealing with the other threats. A right pickle indeed. As I was saying, good to see you. I'm pretty tired, but I'll be able to clock out soon and relax out. Nice! Good shit, dude. Yeah, I'll be on Xenoverse in the final half of the night. Excuse me. But the answer is no. The commander disbanded the company, and as his first mate, it's not my place to gainsay his final order. So that, I say. Have you forgotten our company's creed? The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. Are the people now in danger not the same men and women we fought to defend years ago? The commander would not have turned his back on them, and neither should we. Bold words, Lantinel. But do you truly believe that we can honor them as we are? We can drink about timing them out and actually timing them out. It's like a fine wine. Oh my fucking god, dude. Old mercenaries past their prime, lacking the commander whose wisdom and prowess saw them into glory once upon a time. Yes, your commander. What if Sapphire were to lead you in his stead? Surely you would not question her abilities. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually cool as fuck. That I become the leader of the company of heroes? That's actually really cool. An intriguing proposition. I, for one, would not be adverse to serving under such a decorated hero. Psh, psh, gobby friend, that's goodly head for fighty thing, and goodly arms for thinky fight. Dubby! What's up, dude? Everybody coming in without rain. This is who I am. Hello, I'm Sephiroth7272. My brand is Shepard. The primarily focuses around Final Fantasy content. Tonight, I'm here playing some Final Fantasy 14. currently doing some melee DPS role quests for Endwalker as a Reaper at that. And here in Join My Night, we're gonna be after I'm done with the role quest line for the melee DPS, I'll be moving over to the rest of Fighter Fridays, and where I'll be playing some Dissidia of Final Fantasy NT as well as some Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. How was your stream, W? It's good to see you, dude. Happy New Year to you too, dude. It's still 7:28 p.m. here, but yeah, it's good to see you nonetheless. How was your stream? Playing some 7 remake, I see. That's awesome. What were you up to in there, dude? And also, by the way, for those of you hanging out in my chat that doesn't know Dub TTV is, he's an absolute phenomenal human being that does plenty of writing content himself. He loves story-related games, with his absolute favorite of the bunch being Final Fantasy VII, in which he's very much a yeah. We're going to mention DLC for the PC. Oh, that's right, the release of a PC. That's awesome. I'm actually really happy. I'm actually really happy that you were able to play the FF7 Remake Intermission. That's actually really awesome. You gotta let me know what you think of it when you finish it, yeah? I personally, I know I absolutely loved Intermission, dude. Like, what do you think of it so far? As ringing an endorsement as any, without a hear from the woman herself, do you believe you are capable of leading the company of heroes into battle? If you've got the stones to follow me. Now that's the confidence I'd expect from my commander. Very well then, consider us yours to lead. This is cool, I'm not gonna lie. This is really fucking cool. I was over, but the optimization for the game overall is terrible, as are all Square ports. That's fair. That's fair enough. I understand that. But hey, at least you're enjoying it, right? 5 years to the day, truth be told, I was enjoying the more leisurely life. But when duty calls... Wait, before we proceed, might I ask... have we no way of reaching out to the commander? Forgotten how he took his leave, have we? I've been vanishing so we could each find our own way apart from him and the company. I doubt we'll see him again, much as I wish we could. To the matter at hand, the missions you will undertake. First, you are to aid us tracking down the blasphemy that roams the sea. Second, you must prevent the crushing tide from summoning Leviathan at all costs. Oh, is that all? And there I thought we might get our feet wet with a Rio challenge. But in all seriousness, we should take care to decide who attends to what. Sounds like a job for our acting commander. I'm sure she'll give it all due consideration. This is fucking cool. This is actually really cool. I get to be the leader of the company of heroes now. As the warrior of light. It's like if it's all coming full circle. So, if I understand this correctly, we're to bring down this so-called blasphemy. Of course, to do that, we'll need to find the damn thing first. We've also got to prevent the crushing tide from summoning their god Leviathan, a tall order in and of itself. As acting commander, it's your job to decide who'll be doing what based on the skills we each have to offer. I'd recommend that you start by having a chat with each of us so that you might develop a sense of the strengths and weaknesses, mostly strength, of course, of the storied veterans under your command. This is so cool! I actually really like this. I guess it's strategy time. My specialty, you ask? Why, impaling fiends with this lance of mine, of course. The stronger the foe, the better. None a match for me. It would be folly to waste my talents on dealing with those slippery fishmen. Set me against the so-called blasphemy, and I'll have the thing on a skewer before they can say Murrave Blowfishwind. He's to attack. Yeah, I'm gonna have, because if he's attack happy, then I'll have him look for the blasphemy. Wise choice. Send Landonel after this again, and he's like to help them summon Leviathan to sate his bloodlust. Yep. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna have you. Yeah, that'd be bad. I will speak plain. I'm not some battle-crazed barbarian like Landonel. As none of the a tribe of peerless hunters, I conduct my affairs with discipline and prudence. As such, I know better than any that to rush headlong into battle is rarely the best course of action. Far wiser it is to observe from afar and proceed with caution. You're gonna prevent the summoning. Very astute, if I do say so myself. There are few better suited for the task of averting needless bloodshed than famously circumspect to Udo Nun. Commander of the company here sounds like a nice job to add to the resume of Warrior of Lights and Pyromaniac. Look, you're not wrong. At all. Well, as you know, my vision is somewhat lacking these days. I can still defend myself if necessary, but I'd rather it not come to that. My condition also leaves me rather unsuited to scouting and searching. It wasn't always the case, but such is life. On the other hand, I'd like to think that I've gotten quite good at sounding out the intentions of others during negotiations and the like. You're gonna prevent the summoning, my good sir. You have a keen sense for these things, I see. More so than reconnaissance or battle. Shamani has a knack for working behind the scenes to see company's goals achieved. Brayflock's master remaker of Illuminati treasures offers much hand lending with ingenuity. Far-seeing spyglass sees far into ocean deep, crack spires go boom, and blast beasts into bitty pieces. Wow, Jesus Christ, I could not fucking say all of that one shot. Damn it. Yeah, go find the blasphemy. A logical choice if I do say so myself. Brayflox's mastery of tools and armaments are sure to avail you in tracking and felling that beast. It would seem everyone has their assignments. I dare say the choices you've made are nigh impeccable. If I didn't know better, I'd think you'd been leading us for years. And with that, it is time we got to work. I have procured link pearls for one and all, that we may keep each other appraised of our progress. You may pick them up from Maelstrom Command. We'd best be off then. Should we have need to regroup or reconsider our strategy, call for us. I will return to command and share these developments with the Secretariat of our Sahagan friends. Do join me if you can, Commander Sapphire. Yo, that's so cool. Wait. Did I just get fucking promoted? Did I just get promoted to commander? Yo, that's cool as fuck.
Yes, Sapphire. The Admiral has apprised me of the situation in full.
Furnish Sapphire with a link pearl, yes?
Of course, Admiral.
It would seem the company is trying to reach us. Ho there, Commander. Just give the word and I'll come running. Lower your goddamn voice, will you? Watch your tongue and I'll track you down and rip yours out!
They sound more like mortal enemies than old companions.
That's where Sapphire comes in. I'm trusting you to whip them back into shape. Make them a force to be reckoned with. I will have the Secretariat contact you through any developments. I would convey them to the entire company by link pearl, but we cannot afford anyone taking reckless action. In the meantime, I will reach out to Noel and see what he has gleaned about the crushing tide in their hideout. Let us hope for good tidings, Commander.
Yo, that's so cool. I don't think I'll be making over that. That's really cool. What was the... Hang on. It is... Yeah, I got fucking promoted. I've been a captain because captain is so far like the highest promotion that there currently is. But commander comes immediately afterwards. Then marshal, then fucking champion. I wonder when they're gonna release I wonder when and if they're gonna release the promotions thereafter. I look forward to it though. It's gonna be really cool whenever they release it. I just realized if I become the highest ranking, they're no longer gonna refer to me as captain. They'll actually refer to me as champion. That's fucking cool. Grave news, Sapphire. We have just received word that the Candlekeep Quay is under attack. It would seem the crushing tide has struck again. The Admiral asks that you deploy the company of heroes at once. Our man here will act as our signaler. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me go ahead and let me get some more water really quickly because I'm out and I need more anyways for voice acting all of this. It's fine. Okay, we're good. The company of heroes is awaiting your orders. Candlekeep Quay? Both Landanon and Udonun should be close by. What are your instructions? Landanon is a hot-headed warrior who lives for the thrill of battle, while Udonun is a calm, calculating hunter. Both can serve you well, but better if assigned to a task suited to their skills. Yep, Landanon will drive the crushing tide away. Consider it done. Consider it done, Commander. Udonun, see the residents of Candlekeep Quay to safety. Understood. The rest of us will head there at once. I tell the Admiral, you and the company of heroes are on your way. Godspeed. I'm actually really loving this. This is a really fucking cool role quest line.
Worry not, the tide has already ebbed. If you follow my meaning.
That's I like that. That was well done.
Perhaps you're curious how your men carried out your orders? You'll be pleased to hear that Landonel led the attack with his characteristic aplomb, dancing amongst his foes with such speed and ferocity that we're dizzy to watch. Udonun made full use of his talents in leading the rescue effort. Not a single man, woman, or child suffers so much as a scratch.
This is so cool.
I had my doubts at first, but you've passed your first trial as acting captain with flying colors. The battle is over, I see. It is good to see the company of heroes can still live up to its name. I demand answers. Why did you target Candlekeep Quay? I spit on your questions, filthy shorewalker! I was hoping we might do this easy way, but if you insist... You would torture us. You shorewalkers are all the same. Savage brutes, the lot of you! Torture? Please, we're not so uncivilized as that, my slippery friend. Brayflox's shiny treasures will have fishermen trading tongue flaps in no time. Allow me to explain. Shamani, Lomani, and Brayflox are well practiced in the art of interrogation. Shamani has a sharp mind, and I'm sure you've noticed, and a knack for getting information out of uncooperative types with the minimum of fuss. Brayflox, on the other hand, her methods can be unconventional, to say the least. But it's hard to argue with the results.
That's fair.
Well, Commander, the choice is yours to make.
Fucking Brayflox, I choose you! No. I'm gonna go with Shamani Lamanis. Yeah,
Shamani Inamani is my man.
But of course, Commander. Watch as I get him talking without so much as a lifting a finger. They tell me your kind are particularly fond of Lenosian oranges. Might I interest you in a glass of delightful orange wine brewed from our latest harvest? This, children, is why we don't fuck fish. Oh, that was way funnier than it. Oh, okay, you're not wrong with that, Dubby. Oh my god, that was really fucking funny. This is... another glass, Shorewalker. I demand it. In return for the crimes you have committed against my spawn brothers. A mere glass, my friend. Why? I'd be happy... Why? Sorry. Why, I'd be more than happy to offer you a full bottle. Nay, an entire cask, if you provide us with the answers we seek. I like the way this man works. He's like, yo, I got the good juice if you want to tell us what all you're up to. Hashtag the more you know.
The more you know and shit, yeah. You know that kind of shit. Psh, we have a deal, Shortwalker. For a cask of that blissful beverage, I will tell you all my secrets. That's good shit, though. Again, I ask, why did you target Candlekeep Quay? Doe himself gave the order. Said we must establish a foothold in preparation for our assault on the city. He means to attack Limsa Lominsa itself, but with your numbers, that would be folly. Psh, Speaker Doe commands power beyond comprehension of you Shortwalkers. We have dealt with Leviathan before. You misunderstand. Speaker Doe says it is greater power still. The very first being blessed by our Lord. The blasphemy. So he knows where the blasphemy is? Tell me where Doe is. Psh, an island, far to the south and east. There he performs the rite that will summon forth the Divine One and deliver my brothers and I to glory. Thank you for your cooperation. I suspect that Doe is hiding somewhere in the Ciel Dales. I had to take a moment to read that. Oh my fuck. It's hiding out somewhere in the Ciel Dales, a deserted isle, most likely. I don't know much about these so-called blasphemies, but can they truly be tamed so easily? We have no evidence they can, but we must operate under the assumption that Doe has found a way. I will ready a ship. We set sail for the Ciel Dales at once. Prepare yourselves and meet me at the docks as soon as you are ready. I'll have wow, fuck me, dude. I'll have Shamani and Braveflax continue the interrogation. In the meantime, our friends here might still be hiding something from us. Yo, Shamani know how to do it though. He's like, yo, I got the good juice and you're gonna tell me what I want to know. You can have as much as you want. And they say, okay. I fucking love it. Okay. Everyone is here? Good. We make for Ciel Dales in search of Doe's hideout. Our friend Noel will be waiting for us there. The blasphemy, too, may be present. Be vigilant and keep your weapons at the ready. Well, Commander, do you have any words for your men on the eve of battle? Do you think they'll know the phrase all for one and one for all? Do you think they'll know the phrase for that? I doubt it. The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. Yeah. I know that was their actual catchphrase, but like, I wonder if they actually knew, like, of the phrasing of all for one and one for all. We meet again, Doe. Where is the blasphemy? Tell us now so we may end this madness. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my god! What is that? It's fucking Titania! That's Final Fantasy V Titania, what? Or Titania, however you want to say it. Yo! What the fuck? Speak of the bloody devil! Psh, there it is! The dread beast I saw beneath the waves!
The source of our woes. Echo of all the times.
Defend the commander! Yo! Holy fuck, you are so big! Holy fuck!
Psh, I bring grave tidings, my queen. The wretched shorewalkers poisoned the minds of my spawn brothers with false words and foul magics. Our poor beguiled brethren renounced Lord Leviathan and name him a false god. They treat with Limsa Lumensa, and some even call for an alliance. We must summon him, that the lost might receive his blessing anew. This I would gladly do had our stock of crystals not run dry.
I love this role quest. Dude! It's so cool! I'm actually really loving this role quest. How are you doing, Simpapi? What's up, dude? It's good to see you.
Spanning time is nearly upon us, yet you fight and bicker amongst yourselves. How am I to birth a new brood when my children grown stand divided?
Who dares enter the sacred chamber? Psh, forgive my intrusion, Queen Mother. I speak for this Hugged who seek an accord with the Shorewalkers. A new age is upon us, so we needn't turn into false gods, nor foment bitterness and bloodshed in our precious spawning grounds.
What up, Steffi Zaddy? You better skin tight leather coat. Yeah, the content. No. No, I have not.
And we are spawning grounds. Wait, okay. The Shorewalkers have changed. They endeavored to understand us, to share these lands with us, that they may have peace and we our spawning grounds.
Could this be true?
Lies! Lies! Do not be deceived by that one's delusions, my queen. He is a heathen who has strayed from Lord Leviathan's light.
I cannot do Barrett's voice anymore. I'm sorry. I tried. I really tried. It's just so hard to keep it up.
The Shorewalkers are oathbreakers now and forevermore. As they extend one hand in friendship, they clutch a dagger in the other. We are beasts in their eyes, deserving of naught but slaughter.
Oh, for a blessed moment I felt the faintest touch of hope. But you are right, though. They are demons and we are damned. Oh, for woe, my poor children have lost their faith, their minds poisoned by lies. They turn away from the Lord of the World and casted their lot with the enemy. That's a large feast. You are not wrong, Husbando.
'Tis so, my queen, 'tis so. We will have no choice but to abandon our sacred spawning grounds and sink to the ocean's floor to rot and decay.
No, my dearest of my children, you tell them that we have no future? How can I bring new life into this world knowing that my brood will have...
Oh my god.
Knowing that my brood will have their hearts stolen and abandon me? How can I bear this unbearable sadness? I cannot! And then she transforms. Okay, sorry, I had to bring up the chat to... I didn't realize that was okay, it's fine. Anyways, ow.
Psh, what's happening? Please, my queen, you must calm yourself. Ah!
My fuck, dude.
Such power, such beauty, a blessing from Lord Leviathan himself.
God damn!
So this is a blasphemy, eh? I can see what all the fuss is about.
Have your wits about you? Good. If you can fight, now is the time.
I love that she's like, let's fucking go. If you're ready, let's do this. Strike now, my queen. Send the shore walkers and their honorless leader to their death.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that? What's happening? I can't feel my legs. It's able to fucking paralyze? Why, mother? Are we not your children too? Oh, fuck!
Damn it! We cannot weather another blow like the last. Woo!
I still don't know what in the seven hells just happened, but I'll be damned if I'm going to go down without a fight. Steady! The beast is feeding on our ether! Will not survive a head-on fight! Landino, Udo, remember the company's strategy when faced with overwhelming odds.
Distract to retreat.
Yep. Retreat! Retreat! Let's get ourselves the bloody hells out of here!
Yeah, I want to know who shot that blast. It had to have been the leader of the company of heroes, right?
Whoa. Whoa! fancy as fuck. That was cool. I'm actually really loving this.
Damn it all! We'd have better luck holding back the tide. How goes it, friends? Is what I would normally ask, but judging from the muttering cursing, I gather it did not go that well at all.
We barely escaped with our lives.
Did think the damned beast had the power to stop us in our tracks, literally.
My Twitch is being stupid. Stop twitching, Venus. I'm sorry.
What do we know of the creature's origins? Is it what the Sahagin as you suspected? Mayhap the Echo afforded Sapphire some insight. She was the queen, giving birth to all these bitches. Psh, Doe's villainy knows no bounds, sowing seeds of despair in our queen mother's heart. She might transform into the monstrosity. That's sus self. What do you mean that's sus? If she was the first to turn, then there was nothing deliberate about it. Still, it's clear that his words served as a catalyst. If we kill the blasphemy, it'll be tantamount to killing the Sahagin's queen. That's not going to endear us to them one bit. Psh, I cannot turn my spear against the mother who birthed me, let alone take her life. Out of curiosity, did anyone see who fired that shot? Were not for them, we'd all be dead. I know not, but we must formulate a plan and quickly. My scouts tell me that the blasphemy has left the island and now roams the open sea. By the way, Venus, did you see the fucking monster that I just witnessed? I will order them to continue the search. In the meantime, we must find a means to overcome the beast's formidable defense. Or formidable offense.
Leave that to us. Time and again, we've used our wits and experience to triumph over the longest odds. To defeat your enemy, you must first know your enemy. Tell me, Commander, what do you reckon was the most valuable knowledge we gleaned from our initial encounter?
The blasphemy has the power to absorb ether. Perhaps, did you? Yes or no?
I concur. Now that we know how the beast disables its foes, we can use this knowledge to devise a proper defense against it. But that is not all we have learned. While the blasphemy can maneuver through the water, it also frequents caves and the like. Our best chance of defeating it would be in such a place.
Our only chance, I dare say. I will send scouts to identify any and all large caverns in coastal areas that could serve as shelter for a massive creature.
Yeah, that thing is literally, if you look up
Final Fantasy V, Titania, or Titania, however you want to call it. That's basically what it is. And I was over here kind of panicking, like, oh god. To ensure the safety of our people and to have any hope for peace with the Sahagin, this is a battle that we must win. All your strength and wisdom will be needed for the days to come. Dismissed. I feel bad for him, though. I really do. Come, let us find our. Let us share our findings with the Maelstrom.
we don't speak of that stuff. What do you mean?
What do you mean we don't speak of it? Oh, fuck me. If I was very sus, how? Now that we have seen what the blasphemy is capable of ourselves, 'tis more plain to me than ever that it must be slain. Reach out to all trade ships entering and departing Limsa. Inform them that any sightings of the blasphemy are to be reported to Maelstrom Command at once. And like, oh, fair enough. Understood. But given the beast's abilities, how do you intend to overcome it? I trust that the company of heroes and Sapphire, experienced Primal Slayers all, will find a way. And yet, I would leave no resource untapped. There is one more whose expertise I would call upon, if he would agree. Even Wieska is at a loss to his former commander's whereabouts, but mayhap, Einzar could offer some guidance. No doubt you were still fatigued from the battle with the blasphemy. Play rest while you were able. When we are ready to take further action, you would hear from me. Till then, take care. And by till then, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the next quest. Oh! This is the second to last quest. Almost done. And then I'll be hopping over to Decidium. Ah, Sapphire. I wish I had better news for you, but the blasphemy continues to elude us.
Can you hear me, Commander? This is Rieskai.
I don't take some medicine over Iraq. Sounds good, Venus. I have an idea of how we might take down the blasphemy. Meet me in Costa del Sol as soon as you are able. Well, that sounds promising. I'll tell the Admiral you'll be away for a bit. Godspeed and stay safe out there. Now this I want to know. What does he have in mind to combat Titania? Oh, what? Wait, hang on. Huh. Well, it seems like our resident crafter main has returned to 14 to continue crafting. Apologies for having you come all this way, Sapphire. Ever since our encounter with the blasphemy, I have been racking my brain to find a way of dealing with its debilitating attack. Sadly, I've come up empty-handed and my companions fared no better. That's when I started thinking. If only our finest was still with us, he was always had a knack for noticing what the rest of us missed. His eyes were so sharp, he could spot a foe's weakness with a single glance. It's thanks to him that we were able to slay both Leviathan and Titan, and live to tell the tale. So, Steph, I've just realized how bad the results of my farming in FF3 have gone. Why? The rub is, well, he's a bit eccentric. And yes, I know you could say that about all the company members, but unlike us, he prefers to work from the shadows. Truth be told, I've not seen him since the day we've disbanded. I doubt he'd help his old comrades, even if we asked, but an order from the company's acting commander would be a different story. In our heyday, we had a way of reaching him. Whistle at the forked road, and sooner or later he'd show himself. Didn't matter when, winter or summer, in broad sunlight or in the dead of night, he'd always be watching from afar. With any luck, he still is now. But I've rambled on enough. Go on now. This may be our best and only hope. Because my current classes are OP is bad because I don't want to level any more classes. Oh my god. That's fair. That's honestly fair.
Here I was enjoying my retirement. Why do you have to go on bloody whistle? Call me Lawrence. I'm the company's resident sharpshooter. At least I was in my day. No need to tell me who you are. I've been watching you for quite some time. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm just curious how my former mates are faring. Not as curious as the folks were about me, though. First Wieska, then old Mistbeard himself. As if those codgers could ever catch me. And now Eorzea's storied hero summons me forth. No need to say why. You asked me to help you take down the blasphemy. I'm not asking you, I'm ordering you. You drive a hard bargain. I like that. Who am I to refuse an order from the company's acting commander? So tell me, acting commander, what specific duty would you task me with? I trust you do have a plan. What I've been doing is essentially farming an area until each of my non-mage classes can one-shot the current area enemies. Fuck, dude! That's a lot of grinding. So you need a way to neutralize the beast's most potent attack. I can tell you like getting up close and personal with your foes. So you'll be needing support from a distance. Who do you suppose might be best suited for that role? You, of course. Damn right. My eyes are among the keenest in the realm. As you've doubtless heard from Wieska. In pure marksmanship, none in Limsa are the Admiral's equal. Yet Merlviv is ill-suited for a supporting role. Not a lack of skill, of course, but rather, come to think of it, something you should know about me. If I'm using an emulator fast forwarder to my advantage, but even so it takes a while. That's... I forgot you were doing... Yeah, I forgot you were using an emulator. Right the view, wouldn't you say? I often come here to admire the sea. If you would indulge me for a moment, I'll spin you a yarn. Just try not to doze off. Back in piracy's golden age, the League of Lost Bastards ruled the Rotano. I was one of them. As was Merlviv. We were led by none other than her old man, Blofishwin, the most feared captain on the high seas. Feared by his enemies, that is. Stern and unforgiving though he was, he took me under his wing and showed me the ropes. This is cool. Aye. He was like a father to me, to us all, till that fateful day. It was in the year 1562 of the 6th Astral Era. The Minzan merchantmen were struggling with 9 constant raids by the Sahagin. And this time, Blofis had yielded the day-to-day leadership of the bastards to Merlviv, his pride and joy. She was still growing into the role, though, and everyone knew the old captain was still calling the shots. What's up, Naraki? What are you up to? Oh, Blowfish had a noble streak, he did. Order us to defend the traders from the fishbacks. Merlvib led the effort, and we fought day after day to keep the sea safe. The fighting was fierce, but we always came out of it in one piece. Until we didn't. Until after a skirmish, a Sahagan survivor, with his last breath, summoned forth the Lord of the World. The great beast toppled our masts and cracked the keel like an egg. We clambered aboard the merchantman as our own ship sank. Not to do but wait for the end. But then comes Blowfish and his bleeding flotilla out of nowhere to pull us out of the fire. And he did. So waiting on members of static, I'm in. Oh really? How many are you at now? But the League of Lost Bastards would never be the same again. For even though we'd escaped with our lives, we soon discovered that Captain Blowfish, our iron-willed, unwavering leader, had fallen under Leviathan's thrall. Of course, in those days, we didn't know much about the drowning or tempering. Didn't know what to make of our captain as he grew more haggard by the day, his words devolving into crazed rambling. Then one day he vanishes, taken off with half our men. Not long after, a band of pirates calling themselves the Serpent Reavers began taking prizes in the Indigo Deep alongside the Sahagan. And their helm was none other than Captain Blowfish, who has cast his lot with the fishbacks. Merlvib knew what had to be done, and to her credit, she didn't shirk from the deed. She acted quickly, sneaking off under the cover of night with a skeleton crew without so much as telling me. Of course, they didn't stop me from stowing myself in the cargo hold and joining her on the voyage. We need 2 melee deeps, I think so. 6, I'm assuming. I haven't met everyone in it yet. Gotcha. Alright. And I'm assuming that's for level 90 content, yeah? She was none too happy when... She was none too happy to see me at first. Wanted to leave me out of it, she said. But seeing as I made myself known when she was struggling to fend off a horde of reavers and fishbacks, it wasn't hard to win her over. Her twin muskets fell in one after the next, as my sharpshooting kept her safe from an afar. We cut a path to the center of the isle. It was there we found Blowfish, or rather, the miserable wretch he had been reduced to. All bones, with skin shriveled and a tangled mat of white hair, eyes bulging from his head like a fish as he prayed for the Lord of the World. I saw other content too, I think, but mainly 90. Gotcha. Well, hey, at least you're close to putting a static together. Merlviv challenged him to a duel, and a dim memory must have flickered in his drowned mind. Oh my god, excuse me. Sorry, I ended up going to sleep at like 5 in the morning last night. It's fine. Where was it? Merlviv challenged him to a duel, and a dim memory must have flickered in his drowned mind, for he accepted. And so, with only me there to witness it, Merlviv ended her father's life. The League of the Lost Bastards would have lived up to its name if it weren't for Merlviv. She assumed full command and restored us to our former glory. Not long after, she triumphed the Trident and was named Chief Admiral of Limsa Lominsa. I often think back upon the day, seeing her charge the battle, muskets blazing. Might seem reckless to some, but that's how Captain Blowfish taught her. And she knows no other way. And I'm just thinking about the FC house. Hey, I mean,
I feel like you can probably put something in Party Finder, maybe. That's why I made it my job to support her from the shadows. And it's a role in which I'll happily serve again. I owe that much to her old man. Only doubt was whether you, my friend, were worthy of commanding me. But watching you from afar has answered that question. Tell Weska and the rest of my no-good companions that Lauren stands with them. That's cool. Oh yeah, I can just fly there, it's fine. Did Lorim show himself? Ha! Now there's a surprise. If I had some hope your words might reach him, I had some hope your words might reach him, but never did I imagine he would agree so readily. Just one thing, Sapphire. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mention Lawrence's involvement in the company. Landonell in particular. You'll find out soon enough regardless. At any rate, this gives us new hope in our battle against the blasphemy. All that remains is to set the snare and lure the beast into our clutches. Our scouts are on the lookout for the creature as we speak. If the latest reports are to be believed, we are drawing ever closer. And with that, I'd best get back to it. Can I trust you to report this latest developments to the Maelstrom? Then, till we meet again, Commander. This is honestly, so far, like... I think this is gonna end up being my... tied for my favorite role quest for Endwalker, honestly. This is gonna be tied with the physical range DPS. Somebody was playing the Nutcracker just now here on the second floor of this place. The search for the blasphemy continues, though I understand you've been carrying out an entirely different investigation. A marksman by the name of Lawrence, eh? The Admiral will be pleased. Of course, we won't have much call for his skills until the blasphemy is found. Rest well and prepare yourself as necessary in the meantime. Lawrence, why does that ring a bell? Despite our best efforts, the blasphemy continues to elude us. For the time being, we... Sorry to interrupt, but we have an incoming communication from Weskiat. Or Weiskiat. Fuck. Commander, we have snared ourselves a blasphemy. We have our erstwhile companion Riol to thank. Knowing that the creature was once the Sahuagin queen, he kept a close eye on the spawning grounds. Sure enough, he spotted a massive black shadow moving beneath the water not long ago. After receiving word, Shamani Lomani directed Maelstrom warships in the vicinity to herd the beast with cannon fire into the Sastasha Sea Grot. Isolated as the Sea Grot is, we can engage our foe without putting small folk at risk. Any words of your men, Commander? Company of heroes, assemble! Avengers, assemble! You don't have to tell me twice. I've been aching for a rematch. Rush him blindly, and it will go as poorly for you as it did the first time. Ha! Knowing you, I'm sure you'll show up at just in time to see me deal the killing blow. Now,
Can we not save our vitriol for the quarry, which I've lured into the perfect spot that is now waiting patiently for all of you to put out of its misery? Psh, psh. Brayflog's gobby booms blast over big blasphemy into bitty pieces.
A motley crew you'll never find, but will serve you well when the battle is joined, believe you me.
This is Merlvib. I will ready a warship at once. Assemble outside the wench once you've all seen to your preparations. So the time has come. I shall pray for your victory. Oh, the wench, right. And here we go. The final showdown against this bitch. Ah, Sapphire. The other should be along soon. My body is ready. The blasphemy is still contained within the Sastashic sea ground. There it will meet its end. Navigate your willing.
Psh, will that mean that my brothers and I could join you in the fight? And yet, blasphemous though it may be, that beast was once our mother.
I understand, Lord. Forgive us for what we must do. Where there a means to reverse the transformation, we would do all in our power to bring your mother back. Sadly, there is nothing left to save her. By the future of the Sahagan and Limsa Lominza alike, the blasphemy must be laid to rest. And when the deed is done, I would bring your brothers, even the crushing tide, aboard the great ship we call Vilbrand. I do not want to slay your mother, but this thing she has become, a mindless beast who would enslave and kill her own. It's an affront to the memory of who she was. It is not her. It is not. Remember this always. You must. I would not ask you to shoulder the burden of matricide. When the time comes to strike the final blow, I will do the deed.
Shh, Admiral. All you say is true in the end.
Commander, I have sighted a group of fishbacks crushing tide, most like heading straight for the sea grunt. You need best to make your way here, and fast! Time to move out, then. Any words for your men before we set sail? Today, the blasphemy falls! You've grown into this role quite well, haven't you? But enough talk! It is time to show the realm that the company of heroes has lost a step. Aye!
We'll stand a better chance of slipping past the crushing tide if we split up. Sapphire and I will go together, while the rest of you take a different route. Let us brook no further delay. To Sastasha!
Kill them!
That's the plan.
My queen, I beg you, pray show your loyal son mercy! Damn! Oh my god! The Indigo Beast. Oh my god.
It's dough, or what's left of him.
Baker Doe! Why would her queen do such a thing? It is as the shorewalkers say. What we thought a blessing is in truth a terrible curse. Psh, the horror! We must away at once! And leave the shorewalkers to face our queen mother alone? No. I will stand with them.
You mustn't sully your hands with the blood of your mother. Go and be with your kin. Go!
Psh, forgive me.
What's up, Lawrence?
I was beginning to think you wandered off a cliff, Lawrence. Must you say it like that? I prefer to think of myself as fashionably late.
I love that she dual wields. It's so fucking cool. But enough talk. It comes.
Here it comes. We're counting on you, Lawrence.
Leave it to me.
No enemy's weakness escaped my eyes. There's one shot here and...
Yo!
There we go. Yeah, easy that was. I reckon you can do it, acting commander.
Alright, let's do this. Ow! You're the Reaper!
Endangered flare.
Oh!
Oh shit. Admiral, why did you come here? There was so much room all over the fucking place. Merle, bye.
Oh, I just realized it doesn't have positionals. Fear the Reaper! Shit!
Eat this!
You're in my sights.
You're the Reaper!
Hi, Ellie! What's up, dude? You coming at an interesting time. Malevolent influence, the fuck? Oh, that's not good. Let's go! I know I'm trying. Oh!
Fear the Reaper! Shit! Oh! That did so much damage! We stand with you! What? Oh my god! That is too weird for the future of the Indigo Deep! Yo! This is fucking cool!
The winds favor us.
Hey, sirs, no worries.
Fear the Reaper! Die! Oh, that was so cool! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, that was so cool!
I will not ask you for your forgiveness, but this I promise.
You will be remembered for the mother you were.
Admiral, I have no words.
That was fucking epic, dude. I love that so much.
Psh, our Queen Mother returns to the depths in eternal slumber. With your strength, you could have crushed us easily. Why did you spare our lives?
The beasts and blasphemies are born from the despairs in our hearts. But no more. I would break the cycle. Though Doe may have been blind to it, I believe in a future where Sahagin and Lominza live in harmony.
That's good shit right there.
Even after losing who she was, your queen made for your spawning grounds, and it is there she drew her last breath. When your next queen is crowned, know that she will have a safe place to raise her young. Once you have selected a suitable location, Limsa Lominza will recognize and honor your claim.
A promise for which we are grateful, Admiral, but what of the other peoples of Vilbrand?
The kobolds are open to the idea. The details will need to be negotiated, but I am confident we can reach an agreement. Sahagin, kobolds, and Limson alike yearn to abide in peace. We can make it so.
I have never fought alongside shorewalkers before, but I must say, it felt good. We have fought our neighbors for generations. It has won us only suffering and tragedy. I beg of you, lay down your spears.
It would take time and effort to bridge the gulf between our peoples, but bridge it we shall.
I dare say we have a lot of talking to do as well, don't we, Commander Lawrence? Landonel, if you'd just allow me to explain. Oh, this is so good.
Let's be up before they drag us into this mess.
They're fucking making him apologize. Oh my god. In any case, welcome in, Ali. I hope you're doing well. I hope your stream went really well. What is up? What is up? What all are you up to, dude? On anybody coming in with a raid that is new, who I'm hello, I'm Sephiroth7272. I'm a variety ship that primarily focuses around Final Fantasy content. Tonight I'm here wrapping up this last quest line here, the melee DPS quest line for Endwalker. And after which I'll be moving on to some Dissidia Final Fantasy NT, which is going to be fun. And we'll be doing Fighter Fridays for the rest of the night thereafter. See, that's the sneaking out of a situation. You don't attempt to tiptoe out. You just book it. Oh my fucking god.
That's fair enough. That's honestly fair enough. Unless he wanted to get caught. You never know.
Perfect timing, acting commander. He must save me from this bloodthirsty bastard. Well, Lorenz, let's hear your excuse, and it better be a good one. Why in the seven hells were you skulking about in the shadows while we did all the dirty work? Like you'd not be any happier if I'd showed myself sooner. I can hear you whining now. What? You didn't think we could handle this on our own? I'd be bloody furious regardless. Don't think I've forgotten what happened, or rather, didn't happen on the day of our duel. I learned that the hard way. Oh no. Even though the future of the company hung in the balance, I waited and some goddamn more, and you still never turned up! But I've got you now, and I will have satisfaction. Given Norens's penchant for late arrivals, I couldn't help but worry too. To say he cut it fine would be an understatement. Next room was an RE7. I sprinted away from Dad. Oh God. Also put a couple rounds of 9 wounds. That's a different story. RE7 keep fucking up again. And not by choice as usual. My scouts observed him roaming near Costa del Sol not long ago. The team of commander's woeful sense of direction has not improved in the least. I'm honestly surprised you never realized, Nandino, that was to blame for his extreme tardiness. That the commander did indeed arrive on the agreed upon location of the duel after the sun had risen and set a half a dozen times. Navigator, take me. Shamami, you promised that would stay between the two of us. Brief locks. You have a kind word or two for your old commander, don't you? Commander Lorenz, commander no more. New commander, friend to Gobbies everywhere, does many sweat works for Gobby kind. Bitch, you've been replaced. I shook his bit for just at first, that's fair. And there I thought you were too much of a coward to face me in battle. Come now, Landino. You know me better than... Should have seen that one coming. Then it's settled. We fight here and now. On guard. Put that thing down, I say. You could hurt someone with that. Hard to believe we were once the glue that held this merry band together. Oh, sorry. Hard to believe that he was once the glue that held this merry band together. That's right. You didn't realize the obvious. Lawrence is our former commander. Forgive me for not stating it plainly sooner. I didn't want you to think we doubted your leadership. He's got his quirks, but as you saw, he's a force of nature on the battlefield. Yeah, I saw melee limit break and everything. Even though he's a machinist. Anyhow, I think we can all say your stint as acting commander has been a rousing success. Now, I reckon it's about time you gave your final order. Company of Heroes band break once more? Brayflux never liked parting with Gobby friends. Here. I may have my complaints, but when we're together, a good fight's never far away. He hardly needed a company or commander to get you that. And should Limsa again be in peril, there's nothing stopping us from rising to the occasion. Till then, you're all strong enough in your own right. Why not serve the weak in your own ways? The thing is, one melee
One is mainly leaves the other is ranged, so one already has an advantage. I mean, I'm saying is that this bitch, he's a Machidus that did melee limit break. Like, what the fuck? But he was the main character. Oh my fucking god. Venus, why? What is your obsession with Cell? I already know, but it's fine.
We've had quite the turn of duty, but all good things must come to an end. Any parting words before we go our separate ways?
Give Gigaruju my best regards.
Finally, I can enjoy some semblance of peace again. At least as much peace as a man can enjoy waiting hand and foot on the Lord of Costa del Sol. It may have been rough sailing at times, but I rather enjoyed serving under you, acting Commander Sapphire.
Pantalala? Fucking. It ain't my shoes, oh no! I take it for that I would burn your shoes. There it goes, whatever you're punting me with and more. Oh my god.
Well, you have something to say, let's hear it.
Return to the whalers and keep the murdering to a minimum. As if I needed you to tell me. Well, I enjoyed the diversion. I know as well as any that my true place is in Gridania, leading a respectable life. You may not have been the perfect commander, but 12 as my witness, I hope to fight by your side again. Farewell. I feel that. I love that.
I await your orders, Commander.
Look after the you, brave nun. I have responsibilities. A tribe that wants for my guidance and protection. I can ill afford to tarry here much longer. Nevertheless, it is with some regret that I take my leave. For all their faults, of which they have many, they are my companions, and I will miss them. Well, let's hear it, Commander. You owe me a bottle of your finest Bacchus. Indeed, indeed. I mean to return to Wineport as soon as I've tied up a few final loose ends here. Speaking of wine, I've always preferred the older vintages, left to sleep in their barrels for many a summer. They come tasting better than ever. One might say the same about our own company. Speaking of which, manga is mainly be. I like the Scholar questline where you partner with the warrior, I believe, a paladin skill. Was it paladin skills or was it white mage? Exactly what my cousin pointed it out. I don't remember that. It's been so long. It's been a long time since I've done the warrior questline. At least the earlier questline. Or no, not warrior. Sorry, Scholar questline. I like semi remember the warrior questline. I don't remember the Scholar questline all too much. Brayflox wants busy work. Brayflox awaits Uplanders flip claps. No more cheese wars, please. Brayflox feels heavy heart, but accept Uplander's bossy words. Brayflox had good times and happy feels with gobby friends, but good times will come again. And when they do, new boomsticks will bring a blasty doom with such fastness. Involving of all the Tomberry? That's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while. I would need to probably redo it or something. It really has been a while since I've done it. And on that note, I have to be on my way. Slipping away again, are we? You are a creature of habit. Because that's only what I did, but who's keeping track? Oh my fucking god. I resent you for it at the time, you know? But I think I understand now. But to shun fame and not serve as an example for glory seekers too eager to fight and too quick to die.
You're overthinking it. I'm not a creature of whimsy, a man who lets the tailwind carry him wherever he will be. But more importantly, this new age belongs to the new blood. I've had my day in the sun. If you succeeded in brokering peace with this beastman, there'd be no need to worry about the primals. And the company can go into permanent retirement. And then I can say I did right by the old man. But I like Thornberry. I floor. They small and do stab. Fucking.
If you hadn't been there for us both, I don't know if I could have pulled the trigger.
They sucks.
Thank you, Lawrence, brother.
Bah, I did nothing. It was you who shouldered Captain Blowfist's burden. And that of the entire league. I'm sorry, Moralvib, I know it hasn't been easy for you. But I dare say, you've worked hard enough. Maybe us company folk aren't the only ones in need of retirement. But I've said too much.
Lorenz holding his tongue. Gods, you have changed. But yes, my greatest test as Admiral still lies ahead as we steer the great ship Veilbrand towards a new future.
You truly are your father's daughter. I owe you my thanks too. Dare say ye did almost as good a job keeping my men to task as I could have done.
I'm kind of a badass.
Got not a hunch, but something tells me our paths may cross again. But forgive me if I carry on like I've never seen you before. Not unlike my old friend Mistbeard, I prefer to keep my past in the past. And with that, I'm off. Take care of yourselves. Except that's my my job here is done. Okay. The blasphemy is no more. But we will never know lasting peace until the crushing tide agrees to lay down their arms. It will be a daunting task, but as we saw in Sastasha, they are not beyond the reason. I will do all in my power to see that your efforts and the sacrifices of my brothers were not in vain. Forgive us. Even after being freed from false gods and thrall, still we clung to our hateful beliefs. It was easier to hearken to speak or doze every word and turn a blind eye to the harsh truth. Easier and cowardly. I will return and speak with my brothers of the crushing tide. I will tell them of our Queen Mother's sacrifice and the vision of hope you have shared with us. I ask only that you give us time and trust us to make our own decision. You have my word. If you would not be averse, let us return to the spawning grounds together. My throat is feeling slightly better. I will slightly re at you if it's not. Adventurer, I have no words to express my gratitude to you. I will repay you the only way I know how, by doing my part to usher in a new age, where Shorewalker and Sahagin stand as one. Just us now, it would seem.
Ever since we achieved a measure of peace with the kobolds, I prayed that this day would come. Though it is, of course, only a beginning, negotiations must be held and words exchanged in earnest will invariably lead to flared tempers and bruised egos. But such things always accompany meaningful progress. The history of Velbrand is one of bloodshed, but we have the power to change our ways. After all, it is clear we are united more by our similarities than we are divided by our differences. I will share what I have seen of the Sahaga with my fellow Lominzans and listen closely to their doubts and concerns. For it must be a harmony not foisted upon them from above, but one which they aspire to of their own free will. No doubt Noel and his brothers feel the same. Again, you have come to Limsa's aid, my aid, the time we needed it most. When we next meet, I hope 'twill not be as Emerald an adventurer, but as friends. Perhaps trading war stories over ales at the wench. But for now, I must return to my duties. Drafting reports and decrees is hardly the most exciting part of my role, but a necessary one. If you happen to pass through Rantahan, pray share your exploits with our delegate there. Doubtless he will be interested to hear your first-hand account. I'm gonna do dishes. Okay, sounds good, Venus. One day I will lay down these muskets of mine for good. But not yet, Father. Not yet.
Sapphire, you return! Pray tell, what news from my homeland?
We did the thing and everything's good.
Extraordinary! And a chance of peace with the Sahagin? These are heartening tidings indeed. Without a doubt, you have helped to dispel the pall of despair that once hung over all Vilbrand. Our people now bask in newfound hope. I must share the news with the others, for glad will they be to hear that the threat to Limsa Lomensa is no more. Thank you again, my friend. Let's fucking go! And that is the end of all of the Endwalker role quest lines. This one more specifically, the melee DPS role quest line.